All right, how's it going, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. And for those of you who aren't already subscribed, welcome. Today we got a very special video. So you guys know I'm a Michael Malul fan, at least the fragrances that I've tried. I really like them. Well, the folks over at Michael Malul actually sent me a fragrance to review. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing Rose+Honey. This is an eau de parfum, 100 milliliter. So yeah, so we'll just jump into it. We'll roll the intro and we'll get unboxing. Okay, so as you guys know, Mother's Day is coming up. Do not forget. So this might be a good option, we'll see, or it might just be a great option for a gift for that special lady in your life. So the presentation, as always, it's a nice matte finish. I really like their presentations. You guys already know that. So it says Rose+Honey on the front, Michael Malul, London, and then the whole design is just a nice floral, white floral design. It looks like some white roses. Okay, so we'll unbox and we'll see what's inside. All right, so here's the box. And then as always, they have a nice sort of a velvet finish on their foam that keeps it safe, okay? And then here is the bottle. Very nice. Okay, so right off the bat, the presentation is excellent. I think, you know, I already harped about this on all their other fragrances, but they always do a really good job with the presentation. So I really appreciate that. So usually the juice is pretty good, and then the presentation is also good. You know, it's always a bummer when you see a fragrance that they have a great smell to it, but the presentation just is kind of lacking. So that's very nice. So it's sort of a slightly opaque pink glass, and then it has a metal cap, okay? So this is not a plastic cap. It says Rose+Honey on the front, Michael Malul, London. And then on the bottom you have your batch code and all that other stuff, which is actually on a nice clear sticker so it doesn't take away from the presentation. On the top you have that M. And then, yes, so it's a very nice heavy metal cap. You guys know I like a good cap. And then the atomizer itself and the collar for the atomizer are both metal, okay? So the notes of this one are, let's see, it says on the back, top notes of strawberry mara, tangerine, and peach skin. Mid notes of rose petals, cashmeran, which is a nice musk. So it has kind of a smell of its own. So I appreciate that they put cashmeran specifically because it smells totally different from most other musks. And then honey. And then base notes of vetiver Haiti. So that's kind of a darker vetiver, a little grassier. I source all of my vetiver from Haiti. So yeah, so vetiver Haiti, which is different from some of the other vetivers. Amber musk and white caramel. Okay, I'm interested to see what that white caramel smells like. So yeah, so this is definitely, the notes sound like they're kind of more geared toward the ladies. So with the fragrance that they sent me, they also gave me a code, top notes, and I'll put it in the description and everything. I'll put the links to their website and whatever, as always. So yeah, so it's a 25% off code. And it's for all the like full-size fragrances, and it lasts until I believe the day after Mother's Day. So it's a little Mother's Day special. Use that code top notes. You know, full disclosure, I don't get any sort of a kickback from it. I don't get a percentage of that. That's just for you guys. So make sure to use the code, save yourself some money when you check out, okay? So yeah, so enough of that. Let's spray it and we'll see what it smells like. All right, so as always, amazing atomizers. It's a pressurized atomizer. You guys see that one. It doesn't shoot out super far, but it atomizes very nicely. And I can smell it from here. It's a very nice, gentle rose note. You can smell the PEA, the phenylethyl alcohol, very nicely done, very nicely blended. I would say moderate to, on the stronger side of moderate projection for this one. Yeah, so you definitely get sort of the sharper notes of the rose, but also sort of the warmer, bready notes that, you know, they combine very nicely with the honey notes, because when you're using PEA, it has sort of a honey smell to it. So it is very fresh, okay? So this is a fresh take. on a rose. It's not too heavy, not too dark. There's not a whole lot of, you know, kind of patchouli or anything like that. Vetiver kind of goes toward that fresher side. So I would say spring, summer. Spring, summer. I don't know if you would want this one in fall as much unless you're doing indoor stuff. It's definitely blind buy safe. There's nothing super out there that's gonna be kind of a polarizing scent. I think everybody's pretty much gonna like this one. So easy blind buy. Yeah, spring, summer, it's coming up, thankfully, finally. Oh my gosh, here in Seattle, it's still kind of cold. I'm not getting as much honey as I would have thought. It's mostly sort of that rose, but they're giving a little honeyed nuance to it. So a little bit of a you know, kind of a sweeter nuance. It's very nice and complex, but it's mostly rose forward. Let's see, do I get much of the strawberry? Maybe a little bit, but again, strawberry and rose, a lot of those ingredients that you use to make a strawberry accord are gonna be in that rose. So they were thinking about it when they made it, you know, so that it would blend all together quite nicely. I get a little bit of the tangerine, right? Some of those sharper notes, they help with the tangerine. Maybe some of the peach skin. I'm not sure what they mean by skin, so maybe sort of a greener take on the peach instead of just using aldehyde C14 peach or something like that, you know, a nectarate or something like that. They're kind of going a greener way, so it's very nicely blended in the top notes. Let's see if I get that cashmeran, because again, cashmeran is such a unique musk. I'm glad that they're using it. More people need to use cashmeran. It's powerful. So maybe I get a little bit of the cashmeran, but again, it's blended really nicely. So it all kind of comes together into its own, you know, into one full thing. Kind of blends together. The vetiver, again, you know, Haiti is a darker vetiver, but it's not coming on too strong. So they probably just used a little bit of it. Yeah, it all combines very nicely. And then, of course, you know, when we get into the base notes, right now I'm mostly smelling the top and the middle, but when we get into the base notes further on, then it will probably get more of that white caramel and whatever they're using for that. So overall, smell is very nice, yeah. I would say, you know, they were telling me that, hey, this one kind of leans, you know, we're aiming it towards women, but it leans kind of more unisex. Maybe I could see that, but I think this leans more feminine just because of the rose. But, you know, that kind of comes down to personal preference. Because again, you know, Toy Boy, right? By Moschino or Moschino, however you say it. I personally don't like Toy Boy. I like this one way better than Toy Boy, but very popular fragrance. People seem to love it, and it is a masculine rose. So, you know, that's just one example, but there's tons of rose fragrances and honey fragrances. I probably have more honey ones. I like honey and tobacco type stuff. So there's a lot of roses that are masculine. There's a lot of honey fragrances that are masculine. So arguably, I see what they're saying where it could be more unisex, but I think that this one personally leans a little more feminine. So again, it would probably be a great gift for Mother's Day or for whoever that special lady in your life is. But, you know, for me personally, I don't think I would wear this one. But it is very nicely blended. So I'm gonna give it a 9.2 out of 10. And again, their presentations are always so amazing. So I'm gonna give the presentation, ooh, you guys hear that? Here, let me get it again. Boom. So yeah, presentation, probably a 9 out of 10. Really like it. It looks pretty unique. It's not a magnetic cap, but that thing really just snaps into place. So very nicely built. So I really like that, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I know this one is kind of one of their newer releases. So, you know, I know they have a ton of Fragrantica pages for their other ones, but these new releases don't have any made yet. So if you own it, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Yeah, I really like it. I would definitely recommend. Again, huge shout out to Michael Malul for sending me over this fragrance. You guys know I liked their fragrances before, so sometimes the universe kind of provides. So really glad and grateful that I was able to you know, get one from them to review for you guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.